A handyman is not just a person with tools. A handyman is someone who solves everyday problems in homes, offices, and small businesses. From fixing a leaking faucet to repairing broken doors, patching walls, installing shelves, or even assembling furniture, the work is always different. That is why many people call a handyman the problem solver. Unlike big contractors who focus only on large projects, a handyman is flexible. The jobs may be small, but they are important to customers who need fast and reliable help. To understand the earning potential, it is important to first understand the role. A handyman's value comes from saving people time and stress. Homeowners do not always know how to fix something, and even if they do, they may not have the tools. This creates demand, and that demand never goes away. In fact, with busy lifestyles today, more people are hiring handymen than ever before. A handyman also covers many tasks that fall between different trades. For example, one day you might replace light fixtures, and the next day you could repair drywall or install a new lock. This wide skill set makes the job unique. The more skills you have, the more services you can offer, and the more money you can earn. Being a handyman is about trust, reliability, and being available when people need quick solutions. How much do handymen charge? When people think about income, the first question is always price. Handymen usually charge by the hour or by the project. In many areas, the average hourly rate ranges between $40 and $8. Some handymen in busy cities can even charge $100 or more per hour because demand is higher and the cost of living is greater. For small tasks, like fixing a loose cabinet handle or unclogging a drain, a handyman might charge a flat rate. Bigger jobs, such as painting a room or repairing drywall, are often priced by the project, and the total can run into several $100s. The important thing to remember is that pricing depends on skill, reputation, and location. A handyman who is licensed, insured, and has strong reviews can charge more than someone just starting out. Customers are often willing to pay extra for reliability and quality. Also, charging too little can hurt business because people may assume the work is low quality. Many successful handymen balance their rates to cover both small and large jobs. Small jobs keep the schedule full, while larger jobs bring in bigger checks. On top of this, offering discounts for repeat customers or packages for common repairs can increase overall income. In the end, how much you charge directly affects how close you can get to that $100K goal. Income potential by location, where you live, plays a big role in how much money a handyman can make. In large cities or wealthy suburbs, the demand for handyman services is very high. People are busy, homes are larger, and homeowners often prefer paying someone else to handle repairs instead of doing it themselves. This allows handymen in these areas to charge more per hour and stay fully booked throughout the week. In smaller towns or rural areas, the rates are usually lower, but competition is also less intense, which can help a handyman build steady long-term clients. For example, a handyman in New York, Los Angeles, or Chicago might earn between $70,000 and $100,000 a year simply because the hourly rates are higher and customers are willing to pay. In contrast, someone in a small town may need to take on more jobs to reach the same figure. Still, with consistent work and good marketing, it is possible. Location also impacts the type of services in demand. In cold regions, people may need more help with heating systems, insulation, or winter preparation, while warmer regions may need outdoor repair and maintenance. Ultimately, your location decides both your pricing power and your workload. Choosing the right area, or being willing to travel a little, can be the difference between making $50,000 and hitting that $100,000 mark. Skills that increase earnings. The more skills a handyman has, the higher the earning potential. Basic tasks like tightening screws or unclogging drains will not make a fortune, but specialized skills can. For example, learning light electrical work, plumbing, or carpentry immediately sets you apart. These tasks require more knowledge, and people are willing to pay extra because not everyone can do them safely. A handyman who can install ceiling fans, repair drywall, paint walls, and replace faucets can fill their calendar with different jobs every week. Another powerful skill is problem solving. Customers value someone who can quickly find the cause of an issue and fix it without delay. Good communication also counts as a skill. When you explain clearly what needs to be done, give fair estimates, and deliver on promises, customers trust you more, and that trust leads to repeat work and referrals. Technology skills are also becoming important. Handymen who use apps for scheduling, online payments, or social media advertising can reach more clients and manage their time better. Even learning how to make before and after photos of projects can attract new business online. In the end, every new skill is like adding a new tool to your toolbox. The more you can do, the more you can charge, and the closer you get to the 100K milestone. Full-time viz. Part-time work. One of the biggest factors in reaching 100K as a handyman is deciding whether to work full-time or part-time. A part-time handyman who takes jobs on evenings or weekends might bring in extra cash, but it is rare to hit six figures that way. Most part-timers earn a few hundred to a few $1,000s a month, depending on how much time they commit. It is a great side hustle, but not usually a six-figure career. On the other hand, going full-time opens the door to much higher income. Working 40 hours a week or more allows you to schedule multiple clients a day and keep your calendar full. At an average rate of $60 per hour, just 35 hours of paid work per week adds up to over 100 zalos in a year. The key is consistency, having steady bookings and avoiding long gaps without work. Of course, full-time work also requires more planning. You need to manage expenses like fuel, tools, insurance, and marketing. But once these are under control, the earning potential grows quickly. Many successful handymen start part-time, gain experience and clients, and then transition into full-time once the demand is strong enough. Costs and business expenses. While the income of a handyman can look impressive, the real picture becomes clear only after expenses are considered. Running a handyman business means paying for tools, vehicle costs, fuel, and materials. A reliable truck or van is often necessary, and keeping it maintained is not cheap. Add in insurance to protect against accidents, licenses or permits in some states, and marketing costs, and the total can be thousands of dollars each year. Tools are another major expense. From drills, saws, and ladders to specialty equipment for plumbing or electrical work, a handyman must invest in quality tools to do the job well. Over time, these tools wear out and need replacement. Safety gear like gloves, goggles, and harnesses may also be required. Even simple costs such as buying screws, nails, and sealants add up when spread across dozens of jobs. Still, smart planning keeps expenses under control. Many handymen build the cost of materials into their project fees, so they are never paying out of pocket. Buying tools slowly instead of all at once, and maintaining good relationships with suppliers also helps reduce costs. When managed well, expenses do not stop a handyman from reaching 100K. They just require discipline and planning. Marketing to get more clients. No matter how skilled a handyman is, income will not grow without clients. Marketing is the engine that keeps the business moving. Word of mouth is often the strongest tool. When one happy customer recommends you to friends and family, the trust is already built and more jobs follow. But relying only on referrals can limit growth, especially in the beginning. That is why modern handymen use online tools to reach new people. A simple website or even a Facebook page showing your services, prices, and photos of completed work can make a big difference. Posting before and after pictures or short videos of repairs builds credibility. Platforms like Google Business Profile, Yelp, or local directories also help people find you when they search for handyman near me. Offline marketing still matters too. Business cards, flyers, and even magnetic signs on your vehicle can bring attention. Building relationships with property managers, landlords, and real estate agents can secure regular work. The goal is visibility, reminding people that you are available and trustworthy. The more effective the marketing, the steadier the job flow. And with steady clients, it becomes realistic to fill your calendar and move closer to earning 100K a year. Can you reach 100K a year? The big question remains, can a handyman really make 100K a year? The answer is yes, but it takes planning, hard work, and consistency. Reaching this milestone is not about doing small random jobs once in a while. It is about treating the handyman role like a serious business. Full-time commitment, smart pricing, and excellent customer service are the foundation. A handyman who charges fair rates, keeps a full schedule, and builds a reputation for quality work can absolutely cross six figures. It is also about thinking beyond one-time repairs. Offering maintenance packages, seasonal services, and specialized skills increases overall income. Handymen who diversify, taking on plumbing, electrical, carpentry, and painting, can charge higher rates and attract a wider client base. Location, marketing, and managing expenses also play key roles in making the numbers work. Most importantly, $100K a year is not reached overnight. It comes from months of building trust, getting repeat clients, and steadily filling up the calendar. For those who stay committed, the handyman path is not only a reliable career, but also a highly profitable one. With the right approach, $100K is not just possible, it is realistic.